unbeaten in the competition but not unbeatable. Manchester United 5 wins and 4 draws in the UEFA Europa League this season. The last time United lost a Europa League game at Old Trafford was back in 2022. But guess who beat them? It is the same team that is going to be coming tonight, Real Sociedad. But what exactly is Ruben Amorim hoping to do, and what exactly or realistically can he achieve with this current team? Welcome to the Network Sport. My name is Webb, and here I am to talk about, of course, this important game that kicks off at 23:00. That's 23 hours. That's the time when the game kicks off at Old Trafford. It is an all-important game. After a 1-1 draw in the first game, I'll tell you what, guys, Man United in the past 2 games has been creating chances. For me, these are the positives I keep looking at. United before was not creating chances. Now, United is creating chances, and especially through this young man, Alejandro Garnacho. And that begs the question for me, can Ruben Amorim trust Alejandro Garnacho to be the guy? The thing with Garnacho, and this was said by Roy Keane as well, that Ruben Amorim cannot trust Garnacho. Garnacho can play so well like he did. Amorim said the game against Arsenal was Garnacho's best game under Ruben Amorim. But he can play like that in that game, and the next games he's playing so poorly, making good runs, but making all the wrong final decisions and wrong deliveries on the last ball. So the thing is, can Garnacho be a trusted guy, just like the club trusted Ivan Whitley and tie him down to a contract, a 4-year contract at the club? This is a boy who has only played 4 games for the senior team. So meaning now that Ineos and Man United are looking into these youngsters for the future, and that's why they are tying them down. We are not missing, or we are not losing our youngsters at all, just like Arsenal did lose so many of theirs to Manchester United. But getting proper back into the game, listen, Real Sociedad have got a bit of hunger for this game. They have not won a single game in 4. In their last game, they were beaten by Sevilla, a 1-0 loss to Sevilla. In their most recent game, that is the Spanish League, they are falling way off the Champions League places in Spain. So even for them, the UEFA Europa League is their only gateway into Europe. Certainly, they will believe in themselves that their players like Oyazabal, players like Martin Zubimendi, they have got enough weapons in their armory to try and inspire them to a top performance and even winning it, because winning it now is the only way they can play in Europe next year. So, just as it is for Manchester United. So, with 1-1 from the first leg in Spain, certainly the game is still 50-50. Never mind being it being at Old Trafford. So, it's going to be a very tough game, an interesting one, but Amorim, like I've been saying, has got the psych, players are psyched up, but let's now get proper into individuals. Now, United has been playing, if the last game is anything to go by, was playing a lot through an Alejandro Garnacho, which we love to see because he was flying so well, and when Garnacho is flying, by the way, he's a massive threat. He's a huge threat. He disorganized Arsenal, a team that has arguably the best defense in the Premier League. So you don't take that for granted. You don't take that lightly at all. So we are talking a Manchester United team that, yes, is long off, way off their best form, but they are in a good mood now following that convincing 1-0 draw against Arsenal. So if United capitalize on that performance, if United are inspired, or individual players are inspired by the statements made by Sir Jim Ratcliffe within the week, for me, certainly, Real Sociedad has no chance. And I feel like Manchester United, and we could have all these 5 wins and 4 draws in Europe. We are unbeaten in Europe, but I feel like we are still lacking that statement victory in the Europa League for us to feel like, besides being unbeaten, for us to feel like, yes, we have got that arrogance now, that swagger of the champion, that mark of the champion on us. Because for you to be able to get that, you've got to beat certain teams, to humble, in fact that's the word, not even just beating, to humble certain teams. I feel like if Manchester United, for example, in the game tonight, just obliterated Real Sociedad, that would be a statement victory that would indeed send good signals to all the teams that are trying to convince that will be hoping to compete for the UEFA Europa League title. So I want to see a statement performance from the team, but most importantly, a statement victory. You can have a statement performance or display, but not a statement victory. I want to see a statement victory from Man United for me to feel like, yeah, we are good enough to go all the way and win this Europa League title. Now, in terms of players and personnel, I still think for me, by the way, I feel like low-key feel like Rasmus Højlund is close to scoring a goal. And remember, this is Europe where he loves to score goals for fun. I feel like he's close to scoring a goal. If United continue creating chances the way we did against Arsenal, even against Real Sociedad by the way, in the first leg, my feeling is that Rasmus Højlund could be scoring a goal because he has been he got himself in good places, even coming off the bench in the Arsenal game. I felt he got himself in good places. Perhaps on a better day with more confidence, he could have scored one or two of the goals. The chances that he had, could have converted them. So I'm feeling like maybe he should start again because he's almost in the rhythm. I think it would be wrong for Ruben Amorim to slow him down now. Good enough, he has been even someone for the Danish national team, I think, because again that works in his head and plays to his advantage in terms of confidence. But I think he has got to be now starting there. If United continue in the same mentality, in the same rhythm, with the same hunger and desire, and now that they have been boosted by the return of Manuel Ugarte, I think we'll give ourselves a good chance against Real Sociedad. My prediction of the game tonight for me is a win for United. I just hope it is a statement win. I'm seeing Patrick Dogu playing an impact. He has not scored or assisted a goal. I'm thinking this is going to be the game because he has grown into his role. He's being given a lot of trust, even now being invited to talk in press conferences. I feel like this could be the game where we see the best of Dogu. He's in his wing-back role, him coming in and, of course, making the team look more threatening going forward. He has shown signs of it. Looked a little rusty with his final ball. I feel he could have sharpened in the past days. He's been serving his band, perhaps concentrating on himself. So I think he's going to be one of the guys to watch out for Man United. But also, I think the right wing might look better with Nusel Mazraoui, who probably could play. Maybe because there is not any Euro and Maguire. Probably Nusel Mazraoui will play in the back three with Aiden Heaven and Delete. But I would have loved to see Nusel Mazraoui go forward a lot more because he almost scored a goal in the game against Arsenal. So for me, I feel like it will give you more going forward. He crosses maybe a little better, but most probably because of the numerical disadvantage of United in terms of numbers and depth of the squad, perhaps he will still remain in the back line, and Diogo Dalot will play on the right wing back. But even with Diogo Dalot, on a good day can swing in a random good cross that could make us again have more chances and opportunities to score. So I feel like we are in a better place, more composed as a team. Andrew Onana looked better against Arsenal. I hope he can maintain that. That is again depending on how he reacts to the statements made by Sir Jim Ratcliffe about him. That will again determine so much how he performs. So for me, I think we've got every reason to believe that Manchester United can come out there, fly high, and dispose of Real Sociedad. When that happens, if Real Sociedad is off, United will certainly feel the confidence to go all the way and bring it home. My prediction, a win, I'll go a 3-1 win for United, which for me would be statement enough, but I expect individual players to step up, Højlund to score, Dogu to assist or even score. This is what I want to see in this game. Garnacho perhaps to create also to score as well, create that impact that we saw against Arsenal, and Man United will look refreshing because the pressure now is sort of easing. It's sort of easing. If they could go and play the way they play against Arsenal after that demonstration from the supporters before the game, they should do it again at home against Real Sociedad. That's my honest opinion. I do remind you, for those in Uganda, on the 17th of May 2025, we are conducting a training, a public training, to teach people how they can earn on the internet. Many of our Ugandans don't know that there are so many opportunities to earn on the internet, regardless your education levels, your profession, what you do. So long as you can access the internet, certainly you can earn from it. We are going to be training people, so certainly if you are Ugandan, or if you have someone you care about in Uganda, if you have people who keep bugging you, asking you for some kamane, well, this is your time to say, you know what, I'm paying for you, I'm registering for you to go and be trained by the best in this business, so that you can start making your own money from wherever you be. My name is Webb. Subscribe to the Network Sport, and let me catch you later, fam.